Hello, good afternoon. I'm Kaylee, and I'm a junior at the Advanced Learning Academy. Our next honoree is Mr. Graham Weston, one of the original founders of Rackspace and one of the chairmen of the 80/20 Foundation. Mr. Graham had a vision of creating an ecosystem downtown where we can work, live, and play in order to create a scene for the tech industry along with other industries. Mr. Graham, how do you see CAST schools transforming San Antonio into a place where we can work, live, and play?
Well, thank you. Just as David Hurd said earlier, there are a lot of really great jobs here in San Antonio, especially in the tech industry, but you have to be qualified for those jobs. So the first thing is how can students end up leaving high school and ultimately going to college and end up with schools that are employable, that is immediately can take advantage of these great jobs. And there's so many great companies in town, like you mentioned earlier, that are producing jobs. Why do we need to be importing people from outside? I think the most important natural resource in our city is our people. I mean, a lot of times people ask me, why do I want to have people move to San Antonio? And I say, well, that's not really what I'm about at all. What we want to do is absolutely see that everyone who's already here, all the great students, can reach their potential with jobs that are created here. So they don't have to move away, right? If you have a really talented student in a certain field, often, if the job is not here, they have to move away. Now, in the world of Zoom, perhaps that's a little bit different. But if you want to work for Google and you have the skills, they may not let you stay here. That is, if you do not, they're not going to hire you if you don't have the skills, right? They're not going to move here if you don't have the skills. So I think the CAST Tech to me is about giving students the skills to be able to thrive and get great jobs in the tech industry. The other thing is that what I love about CAST, the whole CAST system, but especially CAST Tech, it's extremely relevant. It means that you can learn things that you're interested in. Now, I know that the academics in the audience, that may be a foreign thing, because all I remember is when I was in school, I found no relevance to what I was studying. So I'm sorry. I'm sure that doesn't happen today. But I'm so proud of CAST Tech because what they're learning is what the students are interested in and also what industry is looking for. So earlier, the idea of Linux was mentioned. Linux is essentially an operating system that most of the tech industry runs on. If you leave CAST Tech with Linux skills, you have almost instant employability, especially if you have the certification that they talked about earlier. So, long answer.
Mr. Weston, on behalf of students, educators, and families, thank you for being our champion, and thank you for your commitment and support to the CAST Schools Network.